يتمكن جوكوفيتش بالفوز.
شو لغة الحب تبعك؟
For those of you who have never shopped at Marshalls, we'd like to tell you who we are and what we do.
Hey, Luffy gang all day, man, I put that on my grave. I ain't stressing about no bitch, I'm with them titties in my face. Fucking on a Tony Chopper, let that bitch with a straight nigga speed, yeah, on my motherfucking grave. I for a girl, I for great. Give me a Nami, give me a Robin, give me a Nami, a Robin, a Nami, a Robin, Nami, Robin, I be robbing, I be robbing, I be robbing. Hey, a Luffy gang, a Luffy gang. I swear to God, these niggas always wanna steal my name. I wake up every day, know One Piece is the best anime. What you said, like, hey, man, I feel like a great, man, I feel like nigga Sergeant when I get out of holes. I swear to God, these niggas stressing, man, I feel like this smoke. But the nigga Kai.
Did you know that there are some settings in OBS that can really affect how your stream quality is in a bad way? Well, even if you did know or not, I'm going to show you guys today 3 different settings in OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS that can make your stream quality much better. So if you find any of this helpful, then remember to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel to not miss a single video from me, because I make tutorials just like this one all the time. So if you're not subscribing with the bell notifications on, you're missing out a lot, I can assure you that. But with that said, let's get straight into the video. Now, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but I just want to leave a note here. I made a video a while ago showing you guys how the best settings in OBS for streaming, so if you want to check that video out to maybe make your stream quality even better, then it will be in the right upper hand corner right now, so make sure to check it out after this video. Now, the first thing that you want to change is your process priority. Now, I'm going to talk about what it is and how this will affect your stream, but at first let's go through how you can actually find the settings. First off, go to settings. Obviously, this is where you'll find the two of these tips here. So settings, and then click on advanced. Now this will take you to this little page over here, and here at general you see process priority. And now what is process priority? Well, this is basically what you want the software to prioritize first. So for example, if you have on below normal, then OBS will prioritize the game's performance before the actual recording or streaming performance. But if you have it on above normal, it will prioritize your streams or recordings performance above the actual gameplay performance. So essentially what I'm trying to say here is that you want to have it on above normal or high, depending on your PC and specs and such, depending on how much your PC can handle. So I suggest you play around with above normal and high. I'm gonna have it on above normal. So basically, then what this will do, as I mentioned before, it will do so. OBS will prioritize on rendering my stream before the actual game. So this will make the stream will look will render and process a lot better. But there is a catch here. Your gameplay will be a bit worse, and you might experience some a bit less FPS. But if you really want to get that extra stream quality, then this is totally worth it. Setting number 2 is to change your output scaled resolution. Now, first off, you want to go from the advanced tab to the video tab, and here you'll see a lot of different resolution settings for the streams and videos, and what you want to take a look at is the output scale resolution. Now, first off, I just want to say that the base canvas resolution, do never change this. You want to keep this on 1920 times 1080, but the output scale resolution, though, you can change this to what I'm going to show you right now. So basically, what you want to do now is change the output scale resolution to 1600 times 900. Now you might think like, hey, this dude Starks is totally crazy. Why is he changing the resolution? Well, listen here. 1600 times 900 is 900 pixels, and the 1920 times 1080 is 1080 pixels. And when you have 1600 times 900, this will downscale your resolution or your stream resolution to by 180 pixels. And you may think like, hey, that is not a lot of pixels, but for your computer that is a lot of pixels, because that is 180 different pixels that your computer has to handle. What will happen then when your computer has to process less pixels is that your computer will run the OBS OBS or run your stream much more smoothly, and your stream quality will be much better. And in case you're wondering, there is barely any difference between 1080 and 900 in the visual aspect. You barely see any difference when you look at it and just by the first sight, but maybe when you look a bit more detailed, you may find a bit less quality in the resolution when you have it on 900, but barely anything noticeable, so just trust me on this one, okay? Now we're actually done with the settings page, so make sure that you hit apply so you save these settings. In case you're wondering, and you may think like times 900. Now you might think like, hey, this dude Starx is totally crazy. Why is he changing the scale, the resolution? Well, listen here. 1600 times 900 is 900 pixels, and the 1920 times 1080 is 1080 pixels. And when you have 1600 times 900, this will downscale your resolution or your stream resolution to by 180 pixels. And you may think like, hey, that is not a lot of pixels, but for your computer that is a lot of pixels, because that is 180 different pixels that your computer has to handle. What will happen then when your computer has to process less pixels is that your computer will run the OBS or run your stream much more smoothly,